Hello guys, so I am here today. This is pretty much my first video where I'm talking about this. I hope you don't mind, I hope you like it. But without further ado, let's just get started. TanaCon. Today we're going to be talking about TanaCon and the shit show that was TanaCon. I feel like I'm going to not talk about what I feel first. I'm going to just talk about the general situation that happened. Basically, Tana was banned from VidCon, and I watched her video, like the entire 1 hour and 18 minutes, and it was like, I sided with her, honestly. Like, she was on the very, very much right in that video. She didn't deserve to be treated like that by VidCon people. So I sided with her on that one, but then she went and she wanted to make her own convention where other people that were banned from VidCon just like her could come to her convention and meet their fans. And she started calling it TanaCon, and it was all basically going to be planned by this company called Good Times. So, I actually looked at the website of Good Times, and it was kind of really shady because you can't really tell anything through their website. Like, there was one event that Tana was part of, and it was almost like a meetup for like Tana and then some other people. I guess they're YouTubers or some internet famous people, because I seriously did not recognize them. I only recognized Tana, but it was just another event. And then there is Good Times TV, which is like some original shows that you have to pay for, like a subscription thing to watch. I don't even know what's on there. There's like a couple of pictures of people that I don't even know, as usual, but there's like one picture of Tana, and that's all. And other than that, there's literally nothing on their website. Besides that, they have like, like when you go to the very bottom of the page and you have all of these sponsors of the website, there were like big sponsors there. They were like Disney, iHeartRadio, I don't really remember who else. I think it was YouNow too. So it was really big sponsors, but yet we never like heard of them. They didn't do anything, and the CEO is basically this 20-year-old guy. So it was very shady. But she worked with them on this event on TanaCon, and the whole thing was like a shit show. So basically, people were promised like food and water to be everywhere. There were like free tickets, like you can come and meet the creators for free. And then there were VIP tickets, and there were like supposed to be 2 lines for VIP, and then for the people who are coming for free. There was supposed to be security. There was supposed to be a bunch of stuff that just never even happened. Like, people stood there in the sun for like, some stood there for like 5 hours, some stood there for like 8 hours. People flew over from all around the world to come to this convention, and they never even got in. There were supposedly 5,000 tickets sold, while the venue, which wasn't even a venue, it was like a hotel lobby, held only 1,000 people. It was said that it all failed because there were like 15,000 people there, or like 20,000 people came, 5,000 got in, and then 15,000 we just didn't know what to do with them. That's what they said. But if you look at the pictures and stuff, even through like Shane Dawson's video, it really explains it really well. There was no way that there were 15,000 people outside that venue, because when you look at pictures, when you look at videos, that wasn't like 15,000 people outside. It was maybe like a couple thousand, but not that many. So it was probably like 1,000 people got in, and 4,000 that actually paid as well got in. And then also 4,000 did not get in at all. So it was very, very devastating. First of all, like, how in the world could that happen? People are like blaming Tana right now because she's the face of this. Literally, her name is on top of all of this, and she's just not making any statements. She made like one live show and said a bunch of these like stuff like, "Oh, I didn't expect 15,000 people to come." Well, there were 15,000 people at all, so it's just a very, very confusing situation. And I want to go back and talk about good times now, because I feel like as many faults as Dana has done, this wasn't like completely her fault. Like, she basically, I feel like she literally didn't know anything about organizing this convention. She was like, I feel like she was just like, okay, like, let's do this, and handed everything over to Good Times or her people or whoever like was responsible for this. I feel like she literally didn't know anything. She was just like the face of it and like publicized it and talked to other YouTubers to convince them to come to this conventions. So I feel like in a way it wasn't really her fault. She should have researched better. Like, before putting her name on something as big as this, she should have done better research. She should have worked with better companies, but she didn't. And, you know, like, it's not completely her fault. She wasn't the one that scammed people. So I want to go back and talk about Good Times. So as I said in the beginning, I checked their website. First of all, it looks like a website that was created with some, you know, another website that lets you create a website. Like, I know the one that's being promoted a lot, especially on YouTube, is wix.com, and I feel like it looks like something that could have been created by a website like that. First of all. Second of all, it looks so fake. Like, just like I said in the beginning of this video, there was just like some weird ass stuff in it. And it felt like really new, but at the same time it was promoted to be this big thing, big touring company or like management company or something, and it was owned by this guy who is 20 years old. I think his name is Michael Wysat or something like that. And basically he is shown in so many videos taken in TanaCon where he was literally segueing his way through the convention, through the lobbies, through the hallways, and while he's wearing like his fancy scarf or whatever and his bleached blonde hair. And honestly, if I was in there, I would have kicked him off that Segway, because, and I'd be like, you are not better than any one of the people, like 4,000 people outside that are waiting to get in here, literally getting burnt in the sun, for you to just segue your way around here. And like, I think I saw like a whistle in his hand. I just want to say, like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, it's kind of even funny because he was like acting all high and mighty, but he's literally like nobody. Like, literally nobody. He was just there and going around and acting like, oh, I am so awesome. But he's literally nobody, because later when he was being asked about what was happening, and he was like, I'll take 3 questions. He was like a lost puppy, knowing absolutely nothing and knowing nothing about what to say. And actually later from Shane's video, we found out from Tana that he left town. He freaking left town right after everything happened. So he literally left Tana and her team and all of those people in Anaheim, literally stranded there, no transportation back to LA. He just left them like a complete and utter asshole. I feel like if there is going to be a suspect in this entire thing, it has to be him. Because, first of all, His company is so fucking shady. And second of all, who freaking leaves after their convention that they're supposed to be running just went to shit, you know? So it was like, it's very shady. Like, why would you leave? Why would you not stay and like actually try to fix this? But he was like, no, I'm gonna leave. I hope people who were like affected by this get what they deserve, get a refund, I don't know, get whatever they deserve, because this literally should not be taken any less than what it is, which is a complete disaster and a fucking mistake. But I really hope, like, I know that Tana's heart was in the right place, but she didn't know what to do, I think, and she wasn't like ready to make something so big in just a month. You can't just plan a convention in a month. It's just unrealistic, and it's pretty much impossible. Like, I think it was Tana's mistake as well as Good Times, because at one hand she wanted to make this happen in like a month, in the same freaking week, in the same freaking weekend, in the same freaking time as VidCon, just so it would be like a dig at VidCon. And that's wrong. Like, if you wanted to make something real happen because you wanted to help fans meet their favorite creators, you should have like taken your time and actually done a pretty damn good job at it, even if it's just after VidCon or before VidCon. But it felt like it was very much used as like a dig at VidCon or whatever it is. And I understand that they fucked her over, yes, but I mean, girl, like, you should have done a damn better job, but you didn't. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.